Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
This is going to be a test right now. Testing. You can hear me, I'm assuming. This is going to be a test right now. Okay. Testing. You can hear me, I'm assuming.
hello?
This is going to be a test right now.
Talking.
Okay.
Wiener.
Talking
Hear
into
me,
the
I'm
microphone.
This is going to be a
That's
test right
very
now.
weird.
Wiener.
Talking.
All right. We can hear
anybody
you.
here?
Very fucking weird.
It was very weird because I could hear you guys talking and then also the audio on the thing. So
I'm like,
it's just
I'm like, which one is which? Like, what's the now and what's the past? How do I know I'm not from the past?
we were giving Ricky an
Oh my
existential crisis.
It's a dream within a dream.
That's
Kind
right.
of thing. Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming. Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric.
Kelly.
Rick.
And Robert.
This week we watched E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, directed by Steven Spielberg, written by Melissa Matheson, starring Henry Thomas, Drew Barrymore, and Peter Coyote. IMDb synopsis: a troubled child summons the courage to help a friendly alien escape from Earth and return to his home planet. So what do you guys think?
Those government jerkheads are jerks.
Yeah, they're
Just,
pretty jerky.
Yeah, I know.
I have a pretty
Listening in
strong
on conversation.
anti-space monster position, and they should have just shot his fucking space alien face off with a 12 gauge immediately.
Robert, do you know what I told Kelly? We're watching this movie, right? And that's the part where the kid sees the little critter outside in the yard. And I was like, that's a whole different story if it's at our house. It would be, holy fuck, and then it'd be bing, 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 and me and Robert and possibly Dan would all be out there just cranking its head with fucking baseball bats. And
No,
then
we wouldn't do that.
Robert
We
would have
shovel
ran,
it.
what's that?
We would have been shoveling it because the shovel was always handier.
I mean, you know.
Blunt
Well,
objects.
my point is, we would have been hitting it with stuff, and if it was after we had swords, he's getting chopped the fuck up.
They're saying
And then
it's,
the guy'd
it's
show
the-
up 2 days later and be like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, we killed the goblin. We want the $1 million reward. I seen it on the TV. You got to give it to us.
You're telling me
$1 million, buddy.
first contact with the Vulcans is the fucking Terran Empire thing or whatever it was
absolutely.
instead of the Federation is
Well,
what's going to happen if it
Absolutely.
lands near the Andersons.
Absolutely.
It looks like a fucking goblin. Look, if it's a fucking sexy space Vulcan, I mean, what are you going to do?
Oh, damn it.
Fucking
Look,
Yeah.
came across some sexy space Vulcan.
Yeah.
I need to inseminate them for science.
Damn it.
fucking
We're all just over there walking away. Oh, what the fuck happened?
Oh, I don't remember a goddamn thing about this movie, like except for like
Really?
yeah, like the fucking when he like heals the little cut and the
flower?
the Skittles, was it, or was it Reese's? It was Reese's, right?
Reese's Pieces, bro.
Yeah. That's about all I remember from this fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's been a
For real?
long time since I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason why I remember the Reese's Pieces thing there is because they did a bit about that in Futurama.
Of course they did.
So I was like,
I figured it would be the Family Guy thing.
no. That was Futurama when Fry got abandoned on Omicron and Persei.
Persei 8?
Yeah. Omicron Persei 8.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
Damn. Either
I mean,
Futurama
guys,
or
the
Family Guy.
Klingons are going to be thinking about what you were saying, Steve. The Klingons are going to be really scared of us after they
Yeah.
get chopped up with swords right after they land.
By children.
They're gonna be
no
like,
less.
Oh my God, these guys are fucking, they showed up with, some little kids chopped us up with fucking swords.
I mean, watching any fucking episode of Star Trek, the Klingons don't stand a chance against humans anyways. They're supposed to be some big
No.
tough alien race, and like everybody kicks their ass. So
I mean,
So,
then
like-
we would probably discover there's oil on their planet, and we're bringing
you
some
go.
freedom to their ass.
yeah.
Yeah. There's oil there and it's full of terrorists. We're gonna go over there and liberate them.
Yeah.
Well, apparently these guys are from the galaxy far, far away, though. So the ET guys, because they got a seat on the fucking Senate. When you watch fucking what is it, episode whichever one of the prequels. There's some of these
Oh,
ET
shit.
guys there. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So they flew a long ways away. Although if it was a long time ago, they must be descendants. I don't know. They're running away from whatever the fuck happened after the First Order.
They're just inbred Yodas.
Was this a book before it was a movie?
E.T. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, like I want to say yes, but this is me we're talking about here.
That's true. You'll say anything. You're like me.
I mean, if I think it's funny.
Obviously, it was.
Because I remember, like, so the part where he dies for a minute, I was
Mhm.
like, holy shit, this is the Mandela effect thing? I thought he lived. Man, this movie's a fucking bummer.
Yeah, I
God
could not
damn.
remember how he lived. I remember the ending, but I could not remember how he, got back to being alive. Does he? Cause I thought it was like, does the boy jump on him and go no no no? I remember him like crying and going like this. So obviously it was a scene where he's crying on top of it, the fake crying after he's trying to cover up him actually being alive. But yeah, I couldn't place it. Not remember.
Did
Kid
you
was
guys
a
have
good
the
actor.
walkie-talkie version or the gun version when you watched it? They removed the guns in the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, they're
Like-
replacing with walkie talkies.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh, I must
watched
have had guns because I had
walkie.
VHS for sure.
Yeah. Well, no, when you watched it back in the day, yeah, I meant like when you watched it this time.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know what version you guys-
walkie-talkies.
was it walkie-talkies. I don't know if we
Really?
can get the other ones, so I don't know.
What
if
I
about
we
think
can
you
got-
got to
Marty
get an old
Cooper.
VHS and fucking figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking cops are supposed to be fighting space monsters with walkie-talkies? What are they?
Well,
gonna fucking
they slap their battery packs in there, and they're gonna like telling their boss on
Jam
you.
their
know.
Hey,
Fucking
it worked on Mars
walkie-talkies?
Attacks, all right?
It's true.
Worked on Mars
It's true.
Attacks. You just used some fucking weird
I think
old
they were playing
music.
Cher, weren't they?
No, they were playing some like old fucking opera or something like
oh,
that.
okay. I thought they were playing Cher, but I mean, it would have worked too. Cher probably would have been more effective, but then again, it would have affected the humans too. So
Looks like a book came out after. It was like a novelization of it.
Okay.
why? would
Okay.
you have
Because I
done
remember
that?
reading it or something, and they were talking about how when the ship went away, that's what was starting to kill him.
Yeah, there was a book, a novelization of this movie, and then they had a sequel of it called E.T. the Book of the Green Planet, which is the sequel of it after the events of the movie.
Yeah.
Ricky, they make novelizations of everything. Like you can get all the Star Wars movies novelized, and they're all like there's slight changes in those and things. So
Yeah.
they do that shit. They did that shit a lot back in the day because you'd have to wait 2 or 3 years before the movie would come out where you could watch it at home. So they had to release something to keep, hype up for it if anybody was going to read it.
It was years, wasn't it?
Yeah. Forever. I remember like, oh man, yeah, it came out like when that's why I watched the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies so fucking often because we got to watch it once in the theater because we weren't going to go a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And then when I was finally able to rent it, I watched that movie over and over and over again because it was a couple of years and I was like, fuck yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I gotta watch it. I
Yeah.
don't want it to go away.
That's why you had to go to the flea market and find the little the little old Asian lady that had the movie on VHS or DVD.
When they taped in the theater.
Still got to watch it.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cam copy.
Yeah, you get to hear
Dude,
the people coughing and standing up in the front.
There's some hilarious ones. I mean, I've only seen clips of them on the internet. I've
Yeah.
never downloaded anything like that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
But I've seen this one where this guy starts coughing, and I swear he shit his pants.
No.
And I'm like, cut the fucking movie. I want to see what happens with the guy who shits his pants here.
I want to see how this
Is this
fucking turns
gay?
out.
Let's see how this plays out, bro.
Oh, damn
You grab him some popcorn and
it.
Yeah,
Just
like,
follow this guy
oh.
around the movie theater. You're like, no, man, this is more interesting than that fucking movie. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see.
He's coughing and everything. Then he goes, "Oh shit!" And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Dude, I think he shit his pants."
Uh-huh.
There was a little fart noise in that last cough.
Let's
Did
see
somebody
if he
go
can
to
save the
see-
pants or not.
John Wick 3 or whatever it was. A little too sick. Uh-oh.
I know that struggle.
What's a little pants shitting between friends, though?
Where to go? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, you get
Depends
to a
on-
certain
depends
age
on
and
where you
you're
do
just
it.
gonna fucking-
You do it in my car, there's a whole lot. You fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Do it in the theater, I'm gonna laugh a lot and it'll be funny.
if you do it, no, never mind. Wait. Well, I was trying to be like a sympathetic version of a friend, you know? Like if you
Yeah.
do it at like someone's like funeral or like a place that you just shouldn't, and it's just like, oh, I'm so sorry, like double sorry. I don't know. My mind was going weird places.
You're gonna be a sympathetic shitter? Or are you gonna like if somebody else shits, you're gonna shit also? That way they're not the only one that shit their pants? It's like the Billy Madison thing where you like
If you would-
yeah. The little kid pisses his pants, you piss your pants so he doesn't feel like
Hey, if
he's
you,
the
if
only
you
one?
want to go that way, then go for it. That's on you. I'm not personally going to do that.
So when Eric
But,
and I
like, if they-
when Eric and I go out somewhere and he shits his pants and I shit my pants, I'm like, yeah, I did it sympathetically. I didn't do it because that's the way my gut works too.
I did it pre-sympathetically.
He knew I was gonna do it, so
I knew you were gonna do it.
yeah,
Like there's no way he's not gonna shit his pants.
yeah.
Oh my
It's-
gosh.
it's a 50-50 one at this point.
Where the fuck
That
to
is something
God?
getting older and all of a sudden really having to be worried about it.
Because it's not a matter of if you shit your pants when you're an adult. It's just a matter of when. Like, cause
That's
it's
true.
gonna happen. Eventually, you're gonna shit your pants.
Oh,
That's the
man.
one thing that's nice about working out in the woods is I'm far enough away from the shit. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Just hop out
No.
real fast, grab some leaves, wipe off. back
You
to
bring
work.
toilet paper with you. Come on.
I do, yeah. I also go home immediately. I'm not staying out there with shitty pants. It ain't happening. I'm not doing it. Listen, I've had to do that before. When I was
Can you
working for my
imagine
dad,
how
I got
often
sick as
your
fuck.
boss hears that? Like, hey, boss, I shit my pants. I need to go home.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
he
like-
has all like
That-
I'm the youngest guy on the crew right now. Nope, we got one guy who's 2 years younger than me. But other than that, it's me and like two guys, and then other than that, 50-year-olds.
Yeah. So he probably hears it a lot.
And I've
then.
seen them.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's a daily thing. One of our bosses was out doing something, and he coughed and then shit his pants.
Yeah.
And he had nothing out there. He was borrowing somebody else's truck, so he had to take his fucking pants off, and he put a fucking sweatshirt on like a diaper. And it
You gotta
was.
do what you gotta do, man.
Then he made the mistake
know?
of sending someone the picture, and I'm going to tell you, everybody had that picture in like 10 minutes. Look at our fearless leader, it said. And I'm like, oh my God. He shit his pants.
And he didn't even go home. He just kept working with a fucking sweater diaper.
He did. He had a sweater diaper, didn't even go home.
Fuck. God damn
Sweater
it, that's
diaper.
fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Just-
you should have seen him. I mean, he's like a really skinny dude, so he had his fucking legs stuck out the fucking bottom of the sweater.
Yeah, damn it.
I mean, he's older. It's what happens. I'm not proud. I know it's going to happen to me. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
it'll
not
happen to
gonna-
me someday
Hopefully-
too. You know, someday in the
Hopefully,
future.
Kelly has her shit together well enough that she makes you bring an extra set of pants. in the truck. So you aren't
I
go-
ju-
missing
yeah.
hours on account of shitting yourself.
Or at the very least, packs you a couple pairs of Depends if she feeds you chili the night before.
Yeah.
Well, for him, it's more like
Like
pizza
anything.
crust from the pizza place or something like that. What would you say?
Anything?
Yeah,
Food.
chili doesn't make me do it. Pizza, I have diarrhea the next day.
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
guarantee.
It's just anything you ingest, shit your pants.
No,
Eric's
it's
shitting himself.
pretty much just like gluten-y stuff. Immediate diarrhea is happening.
Yeah.
I fucking no, man. Hell no. Fuck no, hell no. Stupid ass
You guys got one of
stupid
those
shit in
spray
your
nozzles shower heads yet?
Yeah.
Man, if I go more than 2 wipes when I'm taking a shit now, I just go in the shower and spray it out.
Oh, come on.
I'm like, I'm rubbing 2 wipes. and I'm
No,
like,
no,
this
we're
is
done.
excessive.
No.
We're
Apparently,
sucking
these
it
guys
up.
are called Azogians.
People
The type
do
of
what?
alien they
according
are?
to according to Star Wars, that's what they're giving them. And ET is
Okay.
called Brodo, which is awesome. Oh, maybe that's their
Mm.
planet. I don't know. It says Brodo and it has the picture of ET, and I was like, oh, that's a fucking sweet ass name. Dude's name is Brodo.
God, I wish
He's
they would
Brodo
have used Joe
Baggins.
Rogan as his voice now.
Oh man.
Oh man, that would have been so much better. Joe Rogan's voice as ET. Holy shit!
What?
And a couple of his dumber
Gotta try
buddies.
this protein.
Yeah, he's just
I
over
forgot-
here like, come over here. I'm gonna jujitsu you.
I forgot ET got this little kid drunk in class. He's just getting
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
wasted.
That is my favorite part. It is so great. The whole frog thing and then the kissing the girl thing. That's my favorite part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh man. The mom is fucking like just delusional, like or not delusional. It's as
She,
clueless. What would it be like?
She's
she
a
doesn't
fucking
see shit.
drunk.
she's a clueless drunk.
She's a
Yeah.
drunk.
A
you
lush
see over
is
the
the word
refrigerator
for
and
a woman
he
who's
goes-
a day drinking housewife. It's called a lush. Okay.
Whose beer is that? He goes. I'm like, well, it has to be the mom's because the dad left.
Yeah.
And
Because
You
she's
know.
a drunk who doesn't pay attention. Her head was
No.
so far in her ass.
No.
There's a fucking goblin in her house,
I
and
think
she
she's just
didn't notice it.
like, what did she do for her job? Because like obviously she kept it long enough to like provide for the family, so she's doing something right. Are they not caring at her job, or
I
They
think her
don't know.
job might be hanging outside casinos downtown. All right.
I think she might be a
madam.
madame, dude.
No.
I think she's the one running the fucking ones down there by the casino.
and she definitely went to some well that okay what do you guys think happened the night of Halloween? Like it looked like she went for a party, she was talking to someone on the phone. I think that it was that Jerry guy. She comes back and then we see her or we see her in one scene blowing out candles, like a zillion why am I still on the phone?
That's what her
a
customers
zillion-
are called. She calls her best customer candles.
no
It's old Johnny
real
Candles.
candles with flames.
Yeah.
And
None of her customers are flamers. That's
did
for
she
sure.
get stood up or what happened? I want to know the story.
Huh?
don't know.
She works on her back. That's what happens. She
Mm.
doesn't know stands up at work.
And nobody wanted
don't
her
know.
service that night.
Yeah. The internet just says she's a housewife. It doesn't say anything else.
She's
I like
not a
I can't
housewife.
find anything else.
For tax purposes,
lived at
yes,
home
she's
job.
a housewife. All right, but
Maybe she's a drug dealer. She's got all the good scripts and she's fucking selling them to her son's friend or daughter's friends at school. Moving product.
Mhm.
The 80s had the coolest fucking movie soundtracks.
She was
I
a
hate-
secretary.
I hate music in movies now.
Okay.
A secretary?
Well,
More
that's
like a
what she was dressing like.
secretary, dude.
I don't-
secretary.
No,
Put
I
in
don't think she-
quotations.
Succeeded in that because it looks like she got stood up.
Yeah.
So I think she's just a drunk secretary.
She's a drunk secretary, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's rough, getting stood up. Especially, you know, when your husband doesn't like that you're drunk all the time and
He
then
goes to
fucking
Mexico?
leaves to go
Yeah,
to Mexico because
Sally.
he's so tired of your
He
shit.
hates Mexico.
He'd rather go to Mexico and shit his brains out
Oh
than
my
put up with your
gosh.
drunk ass.
You know what? That could just be the story she told her kids because she fucking just
She
didn't have the
Tiger
balls
Kingdom.
to tell
True.
them that fucking the old man
No,
fucking kicked the bucket and they got the fucking health insurance and that's what they're living off is the fucking some life insurance policy you got from work.
no, the kid talked to him on the phone recently, so it wasn't like
Oh,
he was told
Which
a
kid?
story. The middle one. So
He's an idiot. That kid, you could have fucking
his brother called him a genius.
anybody on there.
yeah, the kid was
Yeah, his brother
maybe the
did call
kid
him a
was
genius.
Yeah, so
the kid was mentally not well probably. He was struggling with that.
I can't fucking remember that guy. What the hell's that lady's name on Tiger King?
Carol Baskin?
Carolyn Baskin.
Fucking Carol Baskin
Carol
and shit.
Baskin,
This
that's
is
it.
where, yeah, this is actual Carol Baskin shit right here. She fed her fucking husband to the tiger at the place. Goddamn Carol Baskin.
What the fuck's Carol Baskin doing now?
What does the Tiger King get
What a
released?
wild-
I don't fucking know.
Donald
I know
Trump
he's-
pardoned him, didn't he?
I know
Ricky, are you looking to trade
Slip-
some stuff to
Slipped
some
him-
services
slipped
to
in
him
there
for some
with
drugs?
with the January 6th sellers.
Let's see. When does he get out of prison? 2035 is when he's scheduled to be released.
What?
Alright, we
That's
need-
way
we
too
need
much
to-
time for what he
we
did. That
need to
lady
go-
definitely killed her
35.
husband.
2035.
That's bullshit.
10 more years.
He's got a lot of years
Tiger
of fucking
did it.
goofy ass shit.
Didn't the
Tiger did
do it? Isn't that what happened? The tiger did it? What did he
Oh,
get
man.
pinched for? Do they think he transforms
He
into like,
he got hit because he tried to put a hit out on Carol Baskin.
Yeah, he got convicted of animal abuse and murder for hire plot.
Yeah.
why would he do a murder for hire plot? Just fucking throw her at the tiger. Don't feed him for a couple days and then just fucking fling Carol Baskins in there.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about the
Oh,
don't
she-
feed him for a couple days. He wasn't. He was doing that already.
Yeah,
so.
as is.
Yeah. Well, fucking half of his plot was fucking good then.
That's not true. He was feeding him rotten Walmart meat.
Yeah, and that lady's arm.
Yeah, I'll never financially recover from this.
After he ran back to get his
What's this
EMS
DMT
jacket.
coat?
Yeah.
Probably one of the
Wait,
best fucking
is-
lines in a show
Do
ever.
they think it's like a big deal to feed a tiger rotten Walmart meat? Is that like bad?
I mean, it's
Are you
probably not
asking for
great.
a
To,
friend?
it's probably not
I'm
great to
seriously
feed it
asking.
It's probably not great to feed it the Walmart processed meat. Anyways, there's a lot of salt and shit in that. It doesn't matter if
Wait,
it's
what
rotten
is
or not.
processed meat? Like, is
Like,
not
just-
like fucking steak
added-
chickens?
Just added a bunch of like sodium. He was feeding them like bologna and like hot dogs and stuff. So it's just a lot of salt in it. Not great for animals
That's
to eat a whole
fucking
bunch of salt like
expensive
that.
as fuck. You gotta look at the fucking.
Well, it's
price
not
per
expensive for
calorie.
him. He was getting it from Walmart for free because it was just shit they
Oh.
were throwing away. So
I mean, they were
yeah.
taking some of it, to be fair.
Yeah.
The tiger probably loves that extra salt. It's fucking good for him.
Pieces that weren't
Good for his
quite as,
bones.
stink.
Good for his bones.
Yeah.
Now I'd agree if they got like just a bunch of fucking raw chickens and stuff. Fuck yeah, the target's probably like fuck yeah, let's do this. But you know the bologna and stuff probably not super great for it. Not for a long period of time.
Yeah. Fucking. I don't know. Tiger's probably fine. And
I
bologna.
don't
Don't
think
we
they
feed
were.
kids that?
Is all
Yeah,
sorts
it's
of
not
Wait
great
a
for them
second,
either.
Don't we feed fucking kids that shit on a regular basis?
And it's not great for them either.
No.
People are like, "Whoa, you can't feed a fucking tiger. That is horrible for him." It's like, "What'd you feed
Give
your
it-
kids?"
give-
Say,
Give
"Bologna."
that shit to the kid.
Yeah.
We'll see what the trick is, right? Is that you just feed the bologna to the kids, and
And
then
you feed the
fucking-
kids to the
Yeah,
tigers.
exactly.
Okay, fucking give the prisoners fried bologna sandwiches. It's not good enough for the tiger. Well, no, because
That's all the
bologna's like-
fucking
all
jokes
the
out of kids.
mystery
Is,
stuff, there's probably a ton of good stuff in there for fucking whatever, you know. The preservatives probably aren't good, but there's preservatives out the ass in everything we eat. So
Is it wrong? I kind of want to see a Predator versus Predator show where you have a tiger released into like a pedo fucking ward.
Jesus Christ, dude.
oh my god,
To be like,
oh my god,
holy fuck.
Chris
Now
Hansen.
Now we're going to the fucking like Running Man style thing where we've got like just a TV
Yeah.
show of this.
There's gonna be a
When
lot
the-
of thin
when the guy-
mustaches that are gonna get hammered.
The
dude.
guy shows up and there's Chris Hansen and he's like, "Congratulations, welcome to Tiger Run."
Yeah.
Why is it called Tiger Run? Because there's a tiger and you better fucking run. Get in the truck. We're going.
The last
gonna
one to
be great.
survive will get to go free. And then he turns to the camera. The last one to survive isn't going to go free. We're going to feed him to a tiger too.
He's gonna
That's
get
what tiger
loose.
made.
He gets loot. He gets through the thing, and then there's like Tiger number 2. Congratulations, you're on Grizzly level.
So Ricky, what you're saying is it's going to be exactly the same as the movie Running Man, where
Exactly.
they don't get to get out.
Exactly.
We're getting a new Running Man movie this year, apparently.
Do you think anybody would be sad that they wouldn't let the pedos? I mean, never mind. I can see it on fucking CNN right now. Oh, it's so unfair. Ugh. Fuck that. Normal people would be like, hell yeah, you can't let that guy out. I tell you what, though, if one of them got past the T-Rex that they come up with, you probably should let that one out. He earned it.
I watched a
They
program, and they said the T-Rex wasn't actually that fast because of the way it is. It's like its legs would snap if it was running fucking.
Well, yeah, the
Like
T-Rex
40
was mainly a
miles an hour.
fucking scavenger. Like, they figured that out.
How the
Well-
fuck do they know?
They,
It was how long ago was it?
65 million years? I have no idea.
Yeah, they don't know what
Well-
the fuck. They don't even know what happened in 1800s.
also, everything that big
Okay,
was slow as fuck. So in dino scale with big dinos, it could have
like a
been fast.
mammoth. How fast can elephants run?
They're 4-legged and they can run like a little like 30, maybe 25. I think.
25 miles per hour for an African
Yeah,
bush
that's
elephant.
fast, dude.
Yeah, that's like slightly faster than Usain Bolt. But like the T-Rex, they said could fucking top out at like 12 or something. Which is like,
I wonder how
It's
long it
not-
could go for. Probably a
Probably
long
wasn't-
time. It seems like it could
I
go
don't
a
know. It
long
probably
time.
wasn't a. It could probably walk for a while, but it probably couldn't run for a while.
yeah, that's a lot of meat to get going. And it's only got 2
Yeah.
legs. It's like the same weight as an elephant on 2 legs with its big ass tail sticking out there. That's fucking gazillion extra pounds.
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm saying. So
counterbalance
it could probably walk for a good little while, but probably wasn't sprinting any great distances.
Can't kangaroos and ostriches go for a long time? I mean, wasn't people's main way of hunting at one point persistence hunting, where we just walked
Yeah,
after something
allegedly.
until it died?
You know, we walked after it and threw rocks and sticks at it to injure it and slow it down until eventually it just gave up and laid down and died.
An ostrich can run 30 to 38 miles an hour over 30 for over 30 minutes.
They,
See?
Pretty long,
they
it's a
don't
pretty long time
have
for animals.
they don't have that ridiculous tail though, and they're not the
No.
same weight as an elephant. That's the
To be
thing.
fair,
I was just
did mean
answering
to
what
say a
Eric
pack
put
of
out there. So.
velociraptors. Well, I said the wrong dinosaur because I was thinking of velociraptors,
Oh,
and then the song of Jurassic Park played in my head, and then I seen that stupid
Mhm.
T-Rex do the. Then I said T-Rex. So
they're
was a flow in my head.
guessing velociraptors 25 miles per hour, 27 miles.
those are
Uh-huh.
fucking straight up killing somebody. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Oh,
How
God,
if
big
there's
were
a pack of 'em.
velociraptors?
Like
I think
3
they were
feet
like
tall.
5. Yeah, like you were from like 4 to 5 feet tall. I think is what they were.
No, they were 3 feet tall. The ones on the movie were like
The
way
Utah
bigger.
raptor is the
Yeah.
main is the main iconic raptor.
Also,
Well, they made 'em
hold
bigger for the movie,
There
I
were
think.
They did.
no dinosaurs
Yeah.
on Jurassic Park because the half-life of DNA is like 1,000 years.
No, dude, they were a bunch of fucking mutated chickens and frogs, bro.
They
What
were
else?
some
Oh,
sort of
DNA.
whacked out genetic abominations that some nerds made.
Fish frogs.
Yeah, they were mutated chickens with frog DNA, dude.
Yeah, they were
That's
chickens.
what they
Fish
were,
frogs.
man.
and just not dinosaurs by a long shot. Any overlap in the
Actually,
dinosaur
I'm pretty sure
genome?
they actually do touch base on that in one of the Jurassic Park movies, pretty much saying like the dinosaurs weren't made to look how they're supposed to look. They were made to look how people think they look. And so they like genetically engineered to look that way.
That'd be crazy if they could like scheme that out. You would need AI to genome that.
I think that's literally
Yeah.
what they did too. I think that's like in the later movies, like they revealed they were having like an AI program like map and place out the genome to reconstruct it properly to where they make a living creature with it.
Well, you just need to make like the bones, like start with the chicken and then make the bones grow at different rates for different
I think
durations,
they like
however that
turned off a
works.
gene, they turned another one on in a chicken, and it made the chicken grow scales instead of feathers. So
Well, I
that was an
saw in
experiment
real
they
life
did.
the Chinese did that. They did that with a chicken and it had a fucking lizard mouth instead of a beak.
Yeah, it
And
had a
then they
tail,
immediately were
scales, and a
like
fucking lizard mouth. And they're like, what the
they were
fuck?
like, what is this
I don't want to
abomination? And
fucking
killed it.
deal with that. Can we
Yeah.
just stop it?
They pretty much made a fucking
Can
lizard
we
chicken
just
by
knock
like
it off?
turning off one gene and turning on a fucking another one that was like long dormant in the fucking chicken genome.
They already have
And again-
it fucking
cassowaries.
turned it into pretty much turned
And
it
those are
Maybe
into a
maybe the
fucking-
Chinese will
lizard chicken.
invent a robot defeating chicken lizard monster, so we won't lose to Skynet.
So this took way too long, but Velociraptor's about 1.5 or 1.6 feet tall. They could be between 4 to 6 feet long. So
Oh, that's
say
what
a
I
lot
was
of stuff.
thinking. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
bet
so
that's
like
what
height
Ricky
wise they
was
weren't
thinking
that big,
too.
but they were long boys that ran real fucking fast and hunted in packs, or what was believed to be hunted in packs.
I doubt they were shovel resistant though.
But yeah, the Utah Raptors are the big boys, the ones that we would have seen in Jurassic Park, even though they call them
No, those weren't
Velociraptors.
Utah raptors. They were abominations created by scientists.
Yes, but they were basing them off of what people believe to be a Utah raptor.
Yeah.
At least the
Okay.
size. So
Yeah,
those things are like 6 feet tall and
yeah,
12 feet long or longer than that.
yeah. A Utah raptor is definitely one of the boys you didn't want to fuck with.
The good news, I don't see anything about an ET remake at all in any,
Thank
at least at this point. So
God.
You fucking
know,
said it. Now
I
it's
was
gonna
gonna
happen.
say like now
somebody's gonna do it
Yep.
anyways, even if I didn't say it.
Yeah,
so.
now that you fucking, but it's now that you said it, it's gonna happen though, Steven.
How about if I
Steve,
say I
I'm
really?
blaming you
How about if I
on
say
my
I really
scathing
want
internet
one?
blog.
How about I really want one? That way it won't happen because then, how my luck works, right?
You'll get
No, that
one
means
still.
it'll make it the
It's just
shittiest
gonna
one
be
ever.
shitty.
That's
True.
great.
God
All
damn it!
right. Because like it's always
Oh,
gonna give it to
God.
you. It's just gonna do it in a really shitty way.
They'll mix fucking ET and Django or something. God.
Fucking ET into Django. Fucking-
That sounds like a sweet ass movie. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Fucking
I
bounty
was
hunter.
like,
I
ET?
didn't mean Django.
what the
I mean
fuck?
like ET and like one of those fucking slave movies that everybody hates.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a fucking ET bounty hunter movie. I was like, that sounds fucking
No,
sweet,
I
dude.
couldn't remember the fucking movie with Kunta Kinte in it.
Roots.
That's it.
So most of the movie was the person inside the suit was a 2'10" stuntman. The scenes inside of the kitchen, it says, were a 12-year-old boy who was born without legs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That
don't
was
know why they
too
didn't use
dark.
the
I
same
didn't
guy.
want to know that. Now they're
No?
exploiting little kids. That's
Now they
too
are.
much.
I mean, this was 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. Holy shit.
Holy
I didn't want to know about that.
140 years ago. Christ. 1982.
Mm-hmm.
Where I was born.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The kid got some work, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't see anything else interesting in these things. Did anybody play the ET video game?
I did once, and oh my god, it was difficult.
Well, that's because it was broken.
Mm.
It was bugged, and that was before you could fucking patch a game.
No shit.
You'd get stuck in like the little pits or whatever in the fucking thing, and you couldn't get back out. You had to restart
Yeah.
it.
All progress lost.
How did they not think of that?
Not enough testing, probably.
Didn't they bury it?
Oh, is
a
this
bunch
like one
them
of
out in the desert?
Microsoft's first games?
I'm pretty sure it was an Atari, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they buried a bunch of it out in the desert because they couldn't sell it.
They buried it
Microsoft
in a
probably
landfill.
hired that guy, didn't they? They're like, we need a really, really successful game tester. Well, hire this guy. He did that one really popular game that didn't work.
That's why they didn't put the developers' names on the outside like Activision did. They're like, nah, we're not gonna do that because this was a fucking trash game. We don't want anybody to like blame this one guy.
Did they really?
Oh no, actually, let's see. Howard Scott Warsaw was the guy who developed it or designed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Activision that put the name of the developer or the designer on the outside of the game for a lot of the old like Atari games and stuff. So
Holy shit.
Call that fucking dude out on his bullshit. Like, if your game flops,
It'd be
everyone's
funny.
gonna know.
The guy from Wayne's World is the one who commissioned it. He's like, no. Make it so it's broken. And they can't finish it. So then they'll just keep pumping coins in it because they're stupid.
it'd be fine, but it was a fucking home console thing. I don't think it ever came out on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think it ever came out in arcade. Just RS 2600. Guy who made it is now a psychotherapist.
Amazing.
Psycho rapist.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking berserk, dude. Fucking games that just come out don't work.
Yeah. I feel like that's very common now. I don't feel like that was as common growing up because they had to make sure they worked.
Well, yeah, because people could return them.
Yeah.
And then, then they couldn't just lie and be like, yeah, we're going to continually update this for years.
Yeah, and if you
How many
return
times have
them
we
and-
heard that one?
if you return it enough, then the fucking store is not going to want to get your games anymore. That was, before we had dedicated game stores, before they were like, you had to like fucking get somebody to put it on their shelf instead of a toy that they could be selling. So
Yeah.
it's like all kinds of shit they had to try to get games out there.
I will
for
say
people to
this:
play.
I really wish I would have never returned that copy of Clay Fighter.
Yeah, it would have been a good one to keep.
Fucking game's worth like fucking a couple $100,000 now.
It wouldn't be
Fucking
worth that
ridiculous.
much because it was open, but
They're still
worth the
worth a
money.
shit ton. Like even if those games don't work, they're worth like fucking tens of thousands of dollars still. It's fucking insane. It's like the rarest 64 game out there.
Like how you fucking rents it to Ricky, remembers him, years later shows up, like, oh, I found you, Ricky. And Ricky's like, it's not me. I'm Jimmy Arizonia. Oh, fuck. I want my money. I don't have your money. Bail.
Sir, you are talking to Slim Jim McMasters. All right, I do not know who
Yeah.
you are.
Damn it. Oh man.
Like that idea. That's funny.
They offered him
Who do you think
$200,000
would win
to
in the
make the game.
robot versus dinosaur wars? The robots, right?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I feel like they'd. It depends on how like fragile they are, but if we're talking like Terminator robots, they're gonna win. Those things can take a beating. They got the fucking
Well, it doesn't
hunter-killer
even matter because the
flying
dinosaurs
robots
aren't
and
going
stuff.
to organize. They're just animals.
It's very true.
There's not going to be like a.
Except for the
Dino
Raptors.
King.
The Raptors will be the ones that'll organize the resistance, and all the other ones are
Dude,
too
they
dumb to
organize
listen.
like a flock of fucking vultures. I bet. and just kind of mob things like retards.
I'd have all the
Oh,
robots
mobbing
programmed to
worked.
say, clever girl every time they snuck up on one of the robots.
hmm The robot's just
It's
like
actually
beep
really
boop
funny.
bop,
That is one of the standing theories
self-destruct mode.
about some of the dinosaurs, is that some of them may have been able to mimic the noise of their prey.
Well, that was
Oh
the
my gosh,
Raptors also.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a
all
totally.
they would
parrot?
have to do is set up a fucking robo speaker with explosives to bait things in to mimic the sound of their prey. Yeah.
Well, it was like
Maybe we could just give the raptors treats for killing the robots.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. It
All
worked
off
for
their ass.
I feel
it
like an
worked for Chris
apatosaurus
Pratt.
could fuck Terminator up.
Yeah, but it's like the hunter killer bots and shit like that are flying around. They're all armored up and stuff. It's
How
not the like
smart of
Oh, yeah,
the
robots are we
T-800s
talking?
and stuff. We're talking fucking Terminator robots here.
Are they? So they're at least as smart as I am.
Yeah.
So if they're in a dino war, they're just gonna get fucking enough gun to fucking shoot the fucking apatosaurus or whatever.
Yeah, you get
And
the
kill
fucking
it.
hunter killer ships out there. The
You just
fucking they've got tanks and
design a
stuff.
robot to fucking go after them. And also they could just use drones, little fucking cheap ass drones with
That's what they all are.
Yeah.
But you guys are forgetting. You know what? You know what? God hates dinosaurs. So once we make dinosaurs, meteor incoming, bro. Boom, game over.
Blows the whole thing up.
God also hates robots,
Mhm.
so that's when the solar flare hits and kills them all anyways.
That's true. Oh man,
It's
he's
in the
gonna let
Bible.
everybody get really cozy right up to their sex robots, and then it's gonna be lights out.
God damn it.
It'll be like that's when he's gonna show up and just be like, "Hey guys, guess what? Fucking playtime is over."
Could you imagine just rolling off your fucking sex robot, right? And it's telling you how good it was, and it's fairly lifelike. Like, let's say they bring back a Pamela Anderson model, right, from the 90s, and you're rolling off of her, and then you see, like, Jesus shows up, and you're like, oh my God, I have to answer to this? Fuck! Oh, no. Oh, that means, like the ghost of your dad shows up. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Like, hey man, don't fucking knock it till you try it.
It's like, come on now. God damn. You know, you'd have some like super great grand, doesn't understand robots and be like, I see what you did. Nice job, dude.
Did
Oh,
the
fuck.
aliens not take a head count when they left in the beginning, right? Like the people
Yeah.
showed up and then they just left the
roached.
one dude.
They
Yeah.
fucking roached is what happened.
Yeah, see those aliens actually they hadn't invented rosters yet,
Counting?
so they didn't
Yeah.
know that they left anyone behind.
They all
'Cause
look
they
the
hadn't
same, so they're like, "Oh yeah,
they
we
had
got everybody."
yeah, they hadn't invented like, making sure everyone's there. It's just not a thing they figured out.
And
Or
then when he called them up,
rosters.
they're like, "Oh fuck, we got to turn around, guys." Jeff's still there.
I think they
Let's
came-
go get him.
They came from the pirate software planet, is what happened.
Yeah.
Oh God, danger,
my
roach!
What if the ET alien, he wasn't like a friendly ship, it was like space slavers.
Ooh.
And this was
he's
one
like,
of them?
Yeah. And he's just like
Holy
trying
shit.
not to get killed, but he's like, fuck.
It's like, do I stay here with these dumb humans or do I go back to them? Fuck, I don't know what to do.
God, he was so gross looking. When he stuck his tongue in the food, I'm like, oh.
It's like these guys would be really good for the acid mines, but also they can get quite unruly, so I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
sometimes fantasize that's actually what happened. Aliens came down and tried to make us to use us as like slave labor, and then we space orked out and just were like, nope, and just murdered all of them. Because that's what we would do. I mean, if we could.
I don't know
We
if
didn't have
that's
the upper hand.
because if you look at the history books, there's a whole lot of enslaving that happens, and not a whole lot that gets done about it for most of the time. It's pretty fucking.
But if it's humans, all of us against one thing that's enslaving us, you know we're going to do something about that.
Yeah, you could be right. The whole
Yeah.
space monster thing, you know.
I feel
Some
like that
basis
happens in the
dude from
Marvel
fucking like
universe because like humans
1000
were created
BC.
like in the Marvel universe, humans were like part of them were created like to or experimented on by the fucking Kree to make soldiers to fight other shit. And then they like rebelled and stuff like that. So there's like a whole that's why like Inhumans and supposedly mutants and stuff came from. And like when
Yeah.
we set off the atomic bomb, it like set off the X gene and all the mutants and stuff. But then it took the Terrigen gas to set off the Inhumans. Even though there are mutants that were alive before the atomic bomb happened, like fucking
Like Wolverine, Apocalypse,
yeah,
Sabretooth.
yeah.
Well, maybe they
Fucking
landed on a
Charles
uranium
Xavier
deposit
technically is
somehow.
before then too. So
And
Maybe his dad
Magento,
worked on the Manhattan Project.
it's possible. Got a little fried.
You know? Yeah. Had his nuts over there a little too close to the doodad, and it fucking didn't work out.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Namor's older than that.
He's not a mutant, is he?
He is.
Is he really? I thought he was like an Atlantean or something.
He is. He's like part Atlantean, part mutant. He's supposed to be like the fucking. They say he's like the first mutant, but then you got Apocalypse, who's technically the first mutant. But then I'm pretty sure there's another mutant that's before Apocalypse too. So it's a weird fucking. I don't know. It's how Marvel does it,
Do
man.
they not understand time very well in the
No, they
Marvel
don't
universe?
at all. Of course they don't. Come on,
When
man.
was
In
Namor made? Was it
fairness,
before Aquaman or after?
there's a lot of stuff that people don't know, and so they're like, "Oh, this guy's the first mutant," and then they're like, "Oh shit, this guy's even older." So I guess he's the first mutant. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, at this point, I kind of just want to see Superman have to fight Omni-Man or Thrag. See what happens.
Namor was first. Namor was
That's what I
1939,
thought.
and Aquaman was 1941.
Yep. They're in the middle of it, and they're like, we got to steal. This is a good-ass idea. Shit.
They did that shit all the time, back and forth.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Well, maybe his Atlantean genes unlocked the mutant genes, you know?
It's possible.
It's a comic book. Anything's possible. Fucking just
Exactly.
plot scheme it, man. That's what I did. Marvel, hire me for fixing your dumb errors.
Was that you or the dog?
Didn't
I can
work,
make
Robert.
all
definitely
of
me.
your
Okay. Wasn't sure if
God
the dog just
damn.
ripped ass or not.
Did Steve just shit
You
his
can't.
pants?
He did.
Apparently, because
He did.
Ricky couldn't tell that it wasn't a dog.
I know the dog is
Well,
sitting
just
right
'cause
underneath
Steve-
him.
That's
And so I'm
because Steve
like,
has been over there stealing his kibble. That's why.
Steve, you just need to make an AI lady and then sell your farts on fucking OnlyFans. Is what you need to do.
Oh fuck.
swear to God.
That's a fucking righteous. That's a righteous gemstones level grift right there. That's a good
Oh,
one.
man. Have you watched the new season?
Yes, I have.
Oh fuck. You gonna make some prayer booths? Everybody's jerking off in them.
Yeah.
I put the lotion in there so that everybody wouldn't get dry, cracked skin.
Yeah. The kneeling.
Oh,
And
fuck.
washing their hands with the sanitizer.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It was the sanitizer too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, like because Namor's got like other powers that fucking Atlanteans don't have because he can fly and all that other shit. Even though he's got those stupid fucking wings on his feet, he's dumb.
The wings is what he flies. He's not a mutant. He's just an Atlantean.
He just happened to get fucking. Is it Hermes' wings? But the guy who had
Yeah.
fucking wings on his feet.
Yeah, he fucking bought some fucking wing feet from Zeus or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's weird. I don't know. He's a weird one. I always thought he was kind of a creepy looking superhero.
He is, dude. He's a douchebag too.
Wouldn't you be if you were forced to look like that guy?
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not like you get cool Black Adam powers where you could at least be like Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh no. You get stupid Namor powers, which are like you talk to birds or some stupid thing and you look like a dumb fish frog.
You get flight, you
Ugh.
get super speed, but you get only your flight only comes from those dumb wings in your ankles. So, if somebody hurts those and you can't fly anymore, you do get super strength. Apparently you can breathe underwater. I don't know. Maybe he just holds his breath for a long ass time. I have no fucking clue. Yeah.
I think he's just breathing his own farts because he's so fucking smug.
He is very smug. He's a smug piece of shit.
Fucking smog alert over here.
I heard he drives a Tesla too. Fucking piece of
Cybertruck.
shit. Yeah.
Cybertruck. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. This like I said, it's been a long fucking time since I watched this movie. I only remember those two parts, and then when I watched it again, I was like, oh yeah, there was that part where the kid got drunk, and that was funny. But I don't know. It was just it was all right to me. It didn't pull a lot of nostalgia for me. Like a lot of the other movies we watched from when we were younger. I don't remember watching this
Yeah.
a whole lot either. I remember watching it maybe a couple of
I think I remember
times.
watching it once, and that was like it.
Yeah, so maybe that's just
Oh,
why it didn't hit as hard, like watching it
Yeah.
again.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause I wore out that VHS when I was younger.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're hoping you get that bike to fly across the moon.
I mean,
No.
that wasn't like my favorite part. It was cool, but
Yeah. No.
I always wanted him to do some rad shit and he never did. I don't think I was a big fan of the movie.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why isn't he shit? Like, first of all, I was kind of on the fucking FBI dude's side because, like, we could hold one hostage and then get a ship.
Yeah.
I was on
And then
Gertie's
we-
side. I wanted to dress up that alien too. So
That is a great part of the
Oh,
movie.
damn it,
yeah,
Kelly.
she's adorable.
Oh man. All right.
I'm on the side of whoever kills those disgusting abominations from outer space.
Aliens come down to make friends and Robert shows up. Psych! He does a handout thing. Pieces of
Yeah.
He's all ha. Too slow.
Just a second.
shit.
What rating did you guys give this movie?
Oh shit! This is a 3.5-star movie. I think. Not horrible.
I say 4 stars.
I'll give it 1.5 stars.
I give it 2 stars. If Robert comes back before the end of it, we'll let him give us his whatever weird rating he's going to give. Eric, your movie is next. What are you going to choose?
I'm picking The Big Lebowski.
All right.
Lebowskifying.
Yeah.
L-E.
L.E. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kelly, Steven. That's her name.
L-E, you dummy. Okay. All right. So next week we'll watch The Big Lebowski. Check us out next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time for that over on youtube.com/Heroic Mr. Productions. And then check us out on Wednesday. We're playing some kind of video game over on twitch.tv/TurgiterPlays. And if I can get it to work right, youtube.com/TurgiterPlays. That'll be it, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. If nobody has anything else,
No, I'm good.
good?
Nope.
Huh?
Well, it's
I
not a
might
very
have to-
memorable.
Robert, what
movie.
was your weird rating for this?
Oh, for ET?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking a terrible rating. 1,000 shovels.
Why shovel?
1,000 shovels for Robert.
It's a traditional Anderson family killing something in the yard that you don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Weapon.
it's
oh,
a good
okay.
it's a good go-to.
Yeah.
It's a
I watched our
solid
dad
choice.
threaten an entire road crew with one. That was pretty cool, actually. He charged it, he slammed on the brakes, put the fucking pickup in park, and just ran at the guy. And I was like, "What the hell's Dad doing?"
Well, the guy was
Then we
was
watched-
brandishing a pistol at us or something.
Yep. Dad was like, "I don't give a shit. I'll beat your head in with a shovel." That's the kind of guy he was.
Yeah. Oh. All right, guys. That's gonna be it though. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.